Good evening. Good evening this day, 14th of January 2020. Thank you for joining my live broadcast today. As you have waited, you can see the atmosphere in Nigeria is getting interesting every minute of the day. Thank you for joining me. We will be waiting for about 500 viewers. 500 viewers, and we start. 500. Thank you, Amy Okoye. Amy Okoye, you're welcome to join me. Harry Amazie, Kenneth Ekumanjerem, Prince Chidi, you're welcome. Emmanuel Uche, you're welcome. Elias Ifani, you're welcome. Invite your friends, share this live video, and invite your military friend. Those of you that have military personnel as friends and they are serving in this Boko Haram and terrorist-controlled Nigeria military. Invite them to come and join me this evening because I am about to share very, very interesting information as it concerns them. Thank you for joining me, Kisia, Pensive, Ihe Kwobia, Blessed Samson. Thank you, King Sochinonso. Thank you for joining me, Chris Brown. We'll be looking for 500 viewers and we keep the show rolling. Thank you, Michael Ipaako, Chibuike Kelvin, Joseph Obi. Thank you for joining me. Adebayo Arewa, thank you for joining me. Adebayo, I see you. You have been a very resolute Yoruba guy. I see you, Adebayo. Chioma Love and Werem, time for joining me. Uche Aquare, my own Uche, I see you. Time for joining me. Wilson Igbo, thank you for joining me. We're waiting for 500. Thank you, King Obunike. Thank you, Favor Ichie and Anthony Anuli. And here we go, 500 viewers. You're welcome to my live broadcast today, 14th of January 2020. The issue that I'm going to discuss today is the issue of foreign fighters. Foreign fighters in Nigeria Armed Forces Resettlement Center in Lagos, where we have these Pakistanis, over 1,000 of them. Over 1,000 of Pakistani foreign soldiers, mercenaries, staying in this Armed Forces Resettlement Center in Oshodi, in Lagos. Most of the people serving in Nigeria military, especially in the Air Force, those of you from Biafra land and from Oduduwa land, are not to be trusted anymore, because you possess these techniques, this experience. So this Fulani-controlled military in Nigeria don't trust you anymore. And that is why they have hired a lot of mercenaries from these Islamic states in Pakistan, for example, to come and monitor and study the map of Yoruba land and the map of Biafra land. That is what is going on now, and most of you don't know about it. Most of you think that it is some kind of joint military operation with foreign countries. That is very far from the truth. The truth is that this present government is preparing for war. They are preparing for war because they know the Yorubas are fed up. They know the Biafrans are fed up. And what they are doing now is preparing for war because they don't trust you. They don't trust you. All soldiers, most of these soldiers from South, most of the soldiers from Southwest, most of the soldiers from Southeast, they comprising Biafra. Most of you from Biafra region, most of you from Southwest, the Oduduwa Republic, this present military arrangement don't trust you. And that is why we have a heavy presence of these foreign fighters, mercenaries presently in Lagos, as they say they are having some joint military training. That is a lie. There is nothing like joint military training. If you call it joint military training, these people that are camping in this Armed Forces Resettlement Center should be able to teach you how to fly fighter jets. Is that happening? Are they teaching you how to fly fighter jets? The answer is no. Are they teaching you? Are you having any military training with them? The answer is no. You are only being allowed to train in a selective way. So what they do there on daily basis is to study the map of Nigeria in case of war. And when the war comes, it is not that you as a Nigerian or you that are serving in the military from Yoruba land or you that are serving in the military from Biafra land will be allowed to fly those war jets, those jet fighters. That is not what they are doing. They are relying their power on foreign mercenaries. Like you can see from these Pakistanis, we have over 1,000 Pakistanis ready in Lagos. And they are all camping there, monitoring the map of Nigeria, especially the Biafra land and Oduduwa map. And that is what they have been doing for almost more than a year now. So those of you in the military, you should have this at the back of your mind, that you are not to be trusted. And of course, what happened during the Biafra war, when some Biafran rebelled and fought against their own people, I believe those who fought against Biafrans, those Biafrans who fought against their own people are regretting it today. They are regretting it seriously, and none of such thing will ever happen, that Biafrans will gang up with Nigeria to fight their own people. That will not happen again if that is going to be the case this time around. So you are not to be trusted. That is the message I want to bring to you today. No matter the oath you have taken, the oath of allegiance you take, if anything happens in Nigeria today, they can never trust you. And that is why they put their trust in foreign mercenaries and foreign fighters. Foreign mercenaries and foreign fighters. So you are not to be trusted. That is the message I bring to you today. If anything happens that we need to disintegrate Nigeria as it is happening on daily basis, you should know that you have to protect and fight for freedom of your people. Biafrans serving in Nigeria army must fight to protect and defend the integrity of Biafra land. If you are serving in Nigeria military as a Yoruba, you must be ready to defend the Oduduwa Republic. If you are serving in Nigeria military as a Biafran, you must be ready to defend Biafra Republic, because what happened in 1960s can never happen again. Everybody who fought against Biafra are regretting it today. If they like you, if they trust you, they should allow you to train and learn how to fly those fighter jets. They don't need to start to import these military machineries, those fighters from Arab world to come and stay and camp in Nigeria. And this is also putting them on notice because we know everything that is going on. Our intelligence are 1,000 steps ahead of Nigeria. There is nothing that is going on in Aso Rock we don't know. There is nothing that is going on in all military bases in Nigeria we don't know. So don't think that we are in the dark. Don't think that you are so smart. We don't know what is going on in Nigeria. We know exactly what is going on in Nigeria. And that now brings to me you people know what happened today about the Operation Amotekun. When I started shouting about Yorubas, I started shouting about the insecurity, the impending danger in Yoruba land. At the end of the day, Yoruba people came up and stood their ground and set up this applaudable security outfit called Amotekun. I also told Yorubas that this Fulani Caliphate, whose agenda is nothing else other than conquering Yoruba land, of which after that, they will not channel their energy to Biafra. I told them that they are going to stop at nothing to make sure that this Amotekun security outfit is crushed. I told Yoruba people that this is exactly what they are going to do because every corner of the walls where they have meeting have ear, and we are those ears in those walls. When they tell you that walls have ear, we, the Biafrans, are the ears in those walls. So we know exactly what they are about to do, when they are going to do it, how they are going to do it, and what is going to be the end result. So I told Yoruba people that they are going to come very hard on them. It happens. Today, the federal government has declared Amotekun security outfit illegal. Illegal. And I am calling on Yorubas that whatever pressure, however they are going to pressure you, you must not abandon this security outfit, this Amotekun, because the reaction from the North, the reaction from the Fulanis and the presidency has revealed that whatever the claim we are making against the impending danger, the claim we are making to expose their plan against Yoruba nation has finally been exposed. And just few minutes ago, the federal government, come to announce through the Attorney General of the Federation that this security outfit is illegal. Now, what should interest you? Not only that they are going to declare that illegal. I told you people that if this security outfit works out, they are going to make sure that they sabotage you using your own personnel to sabotage you. And they did not even allow you to start operation, and this is already happening. And the next thing is to proscribe you. And they are going to go to that length. If that is what is going to take them to proscribe you, they are going to do it. Now, I want you to pay attention to this. Who amongst you watching me live remember what we called in the northeast of Nigeria, what we called the Civilian Joint Task Force? You see, because they think that Nigerians don't think anymore. They think that Biafrans are in the dark, that we are just living like them. These people in the north set up a security outfit called the Civilian Joint Task Force. Civilian Joint Task Force was set up in the north to combat and fight Boko Haram. Not only that they were set up to fight Boko Haram, they were also allowed to carry firearm. The Civilian Joint Task Force was allowed to carry firearm. and they carried firearm in the north. Not only that they were allowed to carry firearm, they were being paid $50 every day. And they were carrying firearm. Not only that they carried firearm, they committed a lot of atrocities. This civilian joint task force in the north. And nobody from south ever complained. Nobody from Biafra land ever questioned them. Why did they have to have a civilian joint task force fighting alongside military men in the northeast? Nobody ever questioned them. But today, the condemnation of Yoruba decision is coming from left and right, from north central, from northeast, northwest. The condemnation, and it did not even last up to 3 days. The Inspector General of Police, who is a Fulani, Inspector General of Police came to declare that Amotekun must not handle illegal arms. How do you say that it is illegal arm when Amotekun was instituted and inaugurated by a legitimate government, the legitimate representative of Yoruba people, the governors of Yoruba land? You come to declare that they are illegal. Illegal because you want to take over Yoruba land. Because they want to take over Yoruba land. And they know that anything OPC is involved is dead on arrival. They know that OPC involvement in this Amotekun means that the Fulani's agenda in Yoruba land is dead on arrival. But today, they have come again to say it is illegal. And it will be a challenge to Yoruba nation that this government will stop at nothing, but at nothing until they take over Yoruba land. And you people must not allow that. Our own job is to be with you whenever the situation calls. Our own job is to tell you the secrets that you need to know. Our own job is to give you the intelligent reports that you need to know. And if you doubt any day, we give you intelligent reports. And you go where we say you should go, and you did not find anything, then never listen to us again. Because when we give intelligence, we have people, we have what we call the best intelligence, even though Biafra is not a state now yet. But believe me, Biafra agitators of this century have the best intelligence you can think of. We care for our neighbors, we care for our allies, and we are hoping that Yoruba, the Oduduwas, are going to be ally of Biafra. Because you have married 2 wives. You have married 2 wives, or you have married 2 husbands, and you know which one is better. You have tested the Igbos, you have tested the Fulanis. You can now choose which one is best for you. Which one is better for you? Which one is better for the future of your children? Which one is better for future of Yoruba land? You see, today they have come to declare Amotekun illegal. Upon all the security threats in Yoruba land, these people has never declared Fulani herdsmen illegal. All the killings in Yoruba land, the Attorney General of the Federation never come publicly to condemn, ordinary condemning. We are not even saying to prescribe. Ordinary condemning Fulani herdsmen, they cannot do. But within few days of inaugurating Amotekun, the Attorney General, the Northern oligarchy, the Caliphate, they swing into action, and today they have come up with a cooked decision that Amotekun is illegal. You see that? But the Civilian Joint Task Force in the North is not illegal. Again, listen to me. Let me read a report, a few brief report of the atrocities this Civilian Joint Task Force in the North has committed, because most of them are Boko Haram members. Most of the members of this Civilian Joint Task Force are Boko Haram members. So why would they commit atrocities? Why would they do things against the law? Why would they kill human beings? Why would they execute humans? Why would they torture human beings? Because they are terrorists in disguise. They don't have value for human life. Now, listen to this. The Civilian Joint Task Force has been accused of abuses including slaughtering men aside mass grave. This is Civilian Joint Task Force in the North. But did you hear it in national news? The answer is no. They have been accused of slaughtering men. Who slaughters men? Is it not Boko Haram that slaughters human being? They butcher human being, they chop off head. That is what Boko Haram do. And that is what this Civilian Joint Task Force are doing in the North. You can go and check the news online. It is available in public domain. They said the Civilian Joint Task Force has been accused of abuses, including slaughtering men behind mass grave, diverting food destined to starving family, and beating men and subjecting women and girls to systematic sexual violence in camp. These are the atrocities this Civilian Joint Task Force has committed in the North. But how many of you, one Nigerian apologist, know about this? How many of you, one Nigeria apologist from Yoruba land, one Nigeria apologist from Biafra land, ever come out publicly to condemn the Civilian Joint Task Force in the northern Nigeria that has killed, slaughtered, maimed human beings? And they are supposed to be Civilian Joint Task Force with military. Have you ever come out to criticize or condemn them? Has the Attorney General of the Federation, who came today to declare Amotekun illegal, come publicly to condemn this Civilian Joint Task Force activities, atrocities in the northern Nigeria? The answer is no. Why have he not done so? Because they are all fighting one agenda. It is called the Islamic State agenda in Nigeria. That is why he cannot come and condemn this Civilian Joint Task Force. If you have watched anywhere in the news where the CGN or the presidency have come to condemn Fulani herdsmen for committing atrocities, crime against humanity in Nigeria since 2015, post the video. If you see where they have condemned this Civilian Joint Task Force or come to declare them illegal, come and bring the video. Let us see. Let the world see, because they cannot do that. They cannot do that because the idea, all of them have the same agenda. That is, by the way. So Yoruba people must stand their ground and make sure that nothing will ever make them back down from this Amotekun. If they back down from this Amotekun security outfit, they have been conquered. Yorubas have been conquered. If they back down from this security outfit called Amotekun, they have been conquered. They have been conquered. So, and for those who are talking about English, I don't know what is going on there. This language I am speaking now is a language of my audience, that my audience will understand. And this, whatever I am saying, whatever information I'm passing out to you, it will assimilate very well. I am not here to entice you. I am not here to make you feel like you are in the United States of America. You are in Africa, where your president cannot pronounce his name. He can't pronounce it. So the people my targeted audience are ordinary Nigerians, ordinary Biafrans, ordinary Oduduwas, who are ready to listen to what I'm saying and allow whatever I've said to assimilate, and they will understand it very well. than coming to speak like this Benin or this Edo State politician. What is his name? He will talk 1 hour and nobody will actually understand anything he's saying. So they say communication is the key to anything you are doing. You have to understand the way of communication. You have to know how to communicate to your audience, and that's exactly what I'm doing. So then, the next thing now is the Biafra region. When we talk about Biafra region, we are talking about the old eastern region of Nigeria. Now the Biafra region. So, as you people have seen the tussle, the power struggle between the North, the Fulanis and the Yorubas for ordinary setting out security outfits to defend and protect the life and properties of their people. It has brought a lot of confusion in the North. It has brought a lot of confusion in the kingdom of Fulanis and Caliphate. So the people of Biafra land, the governors of Biafra, I was watching and reading a statement accredited to a Ebonyi State governor that they have already this security, the type of Amotekun security that the Yoruba people set up, that it was them that started it, and that the Kano State governor actually made a comment about this security outfit, and that the Kano State governor was referring to them, to the Biafran region. So I am kind of concerned. Why would Kano State governor be making comments on a security matter that borders on Biafra? Why would the Biafra governors, the Southeast governors, allow their security matters to be leaked to people in the North? Why would the Kano State governor know about the security meeting in Biafra land? Why would the Biafra governors allow that? Why must they allow the North, the Kano State, to know about their security matters that they are saying in the news that them, the Southeast, knows exactly what they are doing, and they have started these security matters before Yorubas? It is quite worrisome. It is very, very worrisome that the Ebonyi State governor will come through the commissioner to say that the comment accredited to the Kano State governor on security was actually directed to Southeast security apparatus or security outfit. That is really worrisome. There is no way. In fact, the eastern governors, the Biafran governors, must in no way allow the North to know anything about their security outfit. That should not happen again. Never. And the Biafran governors, when I mean Biafra governors, it comprises the Southeast and South-South governors, must have what we call a regional security outfit. There is nothing like South-South and Southeast. It must be a regional security outfit that will be addressing the Fulani invasion of Biafra land, which comprises, as they have it now, South-South and Southeast of Nigeria. So there is nothing like South-South and Southeast. They must have this security that will now address the threat and the impending danger in the whole region. So you people should stop allowing yourself to be divided all the time. You are dividing yourself. You are dividing Biafra land, and that should stop. Whenever this security issue is being discussed, it must comprise of the governors from the Southeast and governor from the South-South, because that is the old eastern region of Nigeria, and that is the Biafra land. You people must be having joint security meeting, and to come out and have a workable plan how to set up your security outfit for the whole region. That is the next thing you people must be doing, and stop going to the north to discuss your security matter with them, because it is quite worrisome that a Kano state governor will come and start giving statement, and you come publicly to confirm that whatever the Kano state was saying or the Kano state governor was saying is actually have to do with the Biafrans and the governors in the southeast. That should not happen again. Now, that is by the way. So, the Yoruba Omatekon has been declared illegal today, but the civilian joint task force, nobody ever condemned them. Again, the military mercenaries in Lagos should be, all of you who are in Nigeria Army should watch your back. But there will be surprise, because the Biafra war never ended. Biafra war never ended. That war continues until this day in different ways. So anybody that tells you that Biafra war ended, that's a lie. It never ended. The Biafra war continued until this day. So, and we will finish it, because we will fight this war intellectually, we will fight this war physically, we will fight this war until we get our Biafra freedom. Now, supporting Nigeria. This is to international community. Everybody know what is going on in Nigeria today. When I come online and when I come live to make live videos, it shows the atrocities, the human rights abuses, war crimes being committed in Nigeria by this present government is unbearable. And we Biafrans, we are not even talking about marginalization of Biafrans, because marginalization is just an understatement. We are not agitating for Biafra because of marginalization. We are agitating for Biafra because we can't continue to live with people who do not value human life. We cannot continue to live with people whom we do not have anything in common. We cannot continue to live with people who think that they own Nigeria and own the natural resources on our land. We cannot continue to live with people who feel that our natural resources in Biafra land belongs to them in Jigawa. We cannot continue to live with people who will invade your home and your community and butcher human beings, butcher women, children, rape them, and rape our old women to death. We cannot continue to live with human beings who value the life of cow more than human beings. We cannot continue to live with people who we do not have anything like anything cultural. Our cultures are different. Our language, dialect are different. Our way of life are different. We never think the same way. We never have anything in common. We cannot continue to live with human beings who, during the 1950s to 1960s, started butchering our men and our women in the northern Nigeria. And after 50 years of Biafra war, we still have villages, town, clan being cleansed, being killed, and human beings are being killed on daily basis. We cannot continue to live in one country with terrorists. We cannot continue to live in same country with people who are living in 1800. The life of Usman Dan Fodio. They are emulating the life of Usman Dan Fodio, who conquered the Hausa and converted all of them to what we call today Hausa Fulani. We can't continue to live with this kind of species of human beings who only engage and live by terror. We can't continue to live with human beings who they don't do anything, no civilization, no innovation, no nothing other than killing and killing and killing. And we are tired of seeing a whole village being raised by Fulani herdsmen. We are tired of seeing the three arms of government of Nigeria today being controlled by the same nomadic Fulanis. Like you see, they can never be proscribed. The Fulani herdsmen have the right to carry AK-47, and the Inspector General of Police has never asked them not to carry illegal firearm. The Inspector General of Police has never asked them not to carry firearm. But today, a security outfit that was set up by legitimate government of different states in southwest Nigeria, they have come to declare them illegal. And the next thing they will do is to proscribe them. And if this will result to war, we will fight that war with Yoruba people. Because declaring Amotekun illegal means that they have declared war. And like the Northern Youth Consultative Forum declared, that if Yorubas did not dissolve this Amotekun security outfit, they would declare war in Nigeria. And they are already declaring war through the judiciary. They are already declaring war through the presidency. They are already declaring war through Attorney General of this federation. And that is the reason why they will now come to declare this commendable security outfit in Yoruba land illegal. Yoruba people must not succumb to this. This is the beginning of Nigeria disintegration. Nigeria disintegration will favor Yorubas. It will favor Biafrans because the Oduduwas will have all their natural resources to control. Biafrans will have all their natural resources to control. And every other nation that want to be part of this Biafra or want to be part of Oduduwa or want to break their own way and go on their own way have every right to do that. Every country, any other country that want to break out of Nigeria have the right to do and break away from Nigeria. And we will support you. We will give you intelligence as you are facing threat today from the federal government of Nigeria because the thing that is hidden, the secret has been revealed to you. The impending danger that is about to happen in Yoruba land has been revealed to you, and that is why you stood your ground and set up this security outfit and have spent billions and billions of naira to make sure that this security outfit is inaugurated, and now they have been inaugurated. But North will never rest until they see the downfall of this Amotekun. And you can imagine, I was reading Gani Adams. He also affirmed that the reaction of the North has exposed their evil agenda against Yoruba nation. There is nothing more to add to that because that is the exact thing that is going on. It has exposed them. Yoruba must be very strong and defend Amotekun and never back down. Any country supporting Nigeria should know that they are supporting terrorism. If you are watching me as one of the world leaders, you are watching me as one of the decision makers around the world, or you happen to come across this video, you should know that if any war happens in Nigeria and you support Nigeria, you are supporting terrorism. You are aiding terrorism in West Africa. you are supporting terror. The only way to end the terrorism in Nigeria is by Nigeria disintegration. Nigeria disintegration will automatically put an end to terrorist attack in West Africa and in Nigeria. How will that happen? It will happen because the only target of terrorists in West Africa and in Nigeria, to be precise, is the natural resources in Biafra land. That is their target. And the world should understand that if the natural resources in Biafra land end up in terrorist hand, end up in ISIS West Africa, not only that Africa will be consumed, but also the West. The Western world will have the biggest threats ever. If you allow Nigeria to continue to be a country and in the next 5 years, the ISIS West Africa succeed in invading Biafra land and grabbing the natural resources that we have there, and they continue to sponsor themselves, you will see that the Western world will have the biggest threats ever witnessed in terrorism. And you must not allow that to happen. You must not allow Nigeria to continue to be one country. You must make sure that you participate in disintegrating Nigeria so that Biafra will protect Christians in Nigeria. Nigeria has been listed in watch list. Oduduwas will protect their territory and protect the life and property of their citizens. Only other nation that wish to break out from these three major ethnic groups are free to break out. It is not about natural resources. It is about freedom from Fulanis. The most important thing to Biafrans are nothing to do with natural resources. It is about freedom. Freedom from Fulanis, freedom from jihad, freedom from terrorism, freedom from nomadic Fulanis. That is all we are asking for. We are not asking for any natural resources. We are not interested. We have enough natural resources across Biafra land. So it is not about natural resources. We have untapped natural resources in almost every state in Biafra land. So, and the interest of international community, the interest of America in natural resources in Biafra land today, the interest of Germany, the interest of UK. I want to mention UK because a lot of people misunderstand what is going on. A lot of people have some kind of misconception about what is going on. In UK today, the United Kingdom of yesterday is not the United Kingdom of today. We have a new blood in the Prime Minister in the name of Boris Johnson. Boris Johnson, as he is fighting for Brexit, he will be a tool for Biafra exit. He cannot be fighting for Brexit, which is happening this year, by the way, and after seeing what is going on in Nigeria, he cannot be part of it. The interest of the United Kingdom will be protected in Biafra land. The interest of America will be protected in Biafra land. There is nothing they are getting today from Nigeria as of today that will not be protected in Biafra land. What is going to be the difference? The only difference is that we have peace. With the killings of human beings will be put to an end. Terrorism will be put to an end. And the interest of their business interests will still be intact. The business interests of Germany will still be intact. The business interests of Italy will still be intact. All the foreign countries that have business interests in Nigeria and they are in Biafra land or located in Biafra land, their business interests will be protected. It has nothing to do with their business interests. We are not interested in their business interests, but the only thing we want is that we want to end blood oil. We want to end blood diamond. We want to end blood oil. We want to end blood diamond. We want to end all these resources that they are exploiting under blood. Because the Nigeria today, the foundation of Nigeria today is under innocent blood. And that is what we want to end. And their interests will be protected ever more than what they have now, more than the way it is protected now, it will be protected. That is the assurance we are giving them. So the support for Biafra is support for humanity, support for peace in West Africa, support for end of terrorism in Nigeria, and everybody that is now shouting for the exit in United Kingdom must be ready to support the exit of Biafra. And today, the Donald Trump administration, we will hold him. He must be part of this Biafra exit, and the European Union must be part of this Biafra exit if they don't want to witness the highest human crisis in history. The refugee crisis that is facing Europe today, especially from Africans, is going to put to an end. The people dying in Mediterranean Sea today, majorities of them are Nigerians. The people that are being subjected to degrading treatment, inhuman treatment in Libya today are Nigerians. And if Nigeria is disintegrated, it will put to an end to illegal immigrants, illegal migration, dying in desert, dying in Mediterranean Sea, because the majority of them are Biafrans who can no longer stay in Nigeria. The majority of them are Oduduwas who can no longer stay in Nigeria. You can never see any Fulani person traveling to Europe because they don't live like human beings. You cannot see any Fulani person traveling from desert to Libya, to Mediterranean Sea, and crossing all the way to Italy. You can never see that. Anybody you see that claims to be Fulani, investigate him, because they don't travel, they are not human beings, and they are not supposed to be living with Biafrans and Oduduwa people. So, disintegration of Nigeria will put an end to immigrant crisis from West Africa. Not only West Africa, because a lot of things are happening in Africa. Ghana, for example, is a fast-growing economy in West Africa. And if Nigeria is disintegrated, the peace that will come to that region will have a very long effect in immigrant crisis as we see today in Europe. Not only that, a lot of people will go back to Biafran land and participate in building the beginning of civilization in Africa. I have only 2 minutes more to go. Thank you for joining me today, and I will continue to update you. I will continue to give you intelligence report as it happens, and I will continue to be part of Yoruba people to make sure that Nigeria disintegration happens as quickly as possible. Yoruba Oduduwa will be very much better without Nigeria of today. And if you are looking to reposition yourself in Nigeria, the Fulani people will never allow you to reposition yourself. First of all, it is based on false. Nigeria is false. The census in the north is false. The number of people living in north is unknown. They tell you, you go to their house to count the census, you start counting human legs. They don't allow you to come to enter their compound to count human beings, and they tell you because it is Sharia law, because they are practicing a different law in that region, and you can't have access to count how many people in one compound. And they come to tell you there are 2 million, there are 3 million. All of that are fallacies and lies. And on that ground, they are getting the largest allocation from the Federation account today, because they lied and they falsified the numbers of people in the north. They falsified the number of human beings in the north, and they have used that to subjugate you. They have used that to rip you off and rip Nigeria off. And this has been going on for many years, and we are not talking. Now we are talking. So if it comes to that, that because of this Amotekun, they cannot allow Yoruba people to secure and protect their land. We are going to be part of you, the Yoruba people. We are changing the narrative of yesterday. The narrative of yesterday is that you have been brainwashed not to trust the Igbos. Igbos have been brainwashed not to trust you. But today, this generation of Igbos, this generation of Yorubas are coming together to change history. This generation of Yorubas are coming together to change the narrative of yesterday. We will be together to disintegrate Nigeria because it's for the benefit of you and for the benefit of us. And as you believe in this cause, to tell you the way it is, and we continue to give you intelligence as it concerns your region. Thank you very much for joining me today. And remember to join Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast tomorrow. He is broadcasting by 7 p.m. Biafra and Nigeria time. All of you should log into Biafra Radio. I think on my page there is information about that. Remember to log in and listen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the leader of hip-hop, tomorrow live broadcast, as he is going to talk about the Biafra War, 50 years of Biafra War, which has nothing to celebrate. Anybody who celebrates anything is just a mockery of Biafrans. And the spirit of these innocent children that they were murdered in Biafra, that were starved to death in Biafra, can never get rest. You can never abuse them until Nigeria is disintegrated. You can never abuse those spirits of those innocent children crying in Senate, crying in presidency, crying in all three arms of government, crying in your body, crying in your head, crying that you must give them rest. The only way to give those innocent children rest is by disintegrating Nigeria. That is the only way to abuse them. Otherwise, Nigeria will never know peace. There is nothing like peace that is going to come to Nigeria until Nigeria is disintegrated. I want to appeal to Imo State people, do not be disappointed. What we see today is what we call technicality. According to the CGN, they are defying all norms. They are defying all norms according to his definition of technicality. That is what we are seeing today. But I'm appealing to you people. They are only looking for a way to start kind of uprising in Biafra land. Do not start the uprising yet, because we are still creating awareness for our people. We are still telling our people why they must come out and join Biafra agitation. We are telling them why they must come out to support us and support disintegration of Nigeria. By the time everybody, not everybody, but at least 80% to 90% of Biafran have the same view and opinion, and they are now fed up with what is going on, then you can start your uprising. But no matter what the court decide today, no matter the judgment of the court, because don't go out and make any problem against your brother. Don't go out and start burning houses against your own people. If you do that, the Biafran spirit will never forgive you. Allow the North to manipulate whatever they want to manipulate in Imo State. We call it the technicality of the CGN. That is defying all norms, because what he has come to do as a Fulani nomadic Chief Judge of Nigeria is to defy every norm that is known to human being. They defy the norms and defy it with impunity. And that is what they have been doing. But we are not bothered. We are not interested in Nigeria politics, because it is the politics that they defy. They do impunity. They use technicality to defy the norms, and we are not interested in that. So allow whoever the court has used their technicality to defy impunity and install in Imo State to continue, because the only way we will have the problem is that when every other governor support Biafra and he don't support Biafra. That is when we will remember him. But for now, allow anybody that was declared the winner through the impunity of the court to continue. Thank you for watching me. Remember to watch Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and listen to his broadcast tomorrow, and it shall be well with you. And preach Biafra everywhere you go. Eat Biafra, sleep Biafra. And by the time this crusade will change, the dimension will change. We are waiting for Brexit to be concluded. We are waiting for American election to be concluded, and you will see things in a different way. This agitation will take a different form. We are not hiding anything. We are not hiding our moves. They can do anything, because Nigeria of today, if you don't sympathize with Nigeria, and whether through your interest, with your interest as a foreign company in Nigeria, and the Biafra land will be protected, if you don't have the conscience to sympathize with Biafrans and what is going on now. And one thing they refuse to understand is that this is not 1960. I will continue to say this, because today, this is a global village. We call it global village. In 1960, they connived with Russia, they connived with Egypt, they connived with Britain. To the British people, I'm not even accusing the British people did not know what was going on in the 60s. The British nationals, the citizens of United Kingdom, that did not know what was going on in Biafra. So if we accuse them, we should caution the accusation, because a lot of them did not know what was going on until it was made, the information leaked through the picture that somebody came to take from Biafra land. So most of the citizens of Britain did not know what was going on. And today, it is not going to be like that. Today, most of the people in British government today will support Biafra, because I don't think no reasonable human being will support the impunity that is going on in Nigeria. And everything have their own process and procedures. And we are getting there. We are getting there. We are getting there. Everything that is going to happen in Biafra is step by step. So thank you for joining me today. And I have to go now, and good night. Remember to sleep well, stay out of trouble, and fingers crossed. Thank you for joining me. Bye.